Welcome and thank you for tuning in to watch Acey Dirty Vegan Girl channel. Welcome everybody. So happy that you're here and ready to tune in with me today for the year 2021. So I'm embarking on my vegan journey again in the year 2021. So as you guys know, if you've been with me, I initially started this journey January 2020, right? Crazy freaking year last year. So happy that it is now 2021. But it was just a crazy challenging time for me. So if you rewind back in that journey with me, I wanted to go on a vegan journey then to feel good about myself inside and outside, to lose weight, to feel good, and to put the right and proper things into my body that I know I needed to fuel me for my day-to-day, just having good energy, positive aura, smiling, cheesing, glowing. That's what I wanted to do it for. But 2020, as we all know, not just for me, it was a crazy time. So we can rewind back a little bit, talk about what happened in 2020, and a little action, little open action. Hold on. But we can talk about what happened in 2020, and then we're going to start talking about 2021. So 2020 for me, when I wanted to embark on that vegan journey last year, I was already in a slightly challenged space right before that happened, but I still wanted to be upbeat and positive and begin my journey. But man, I had a lot of stuff going on, financial stuff, taxes. I had to cancel a vacation with my family that I didn't get to go to. I took a pay cut just before then, like at the 2019, I was adjusting to that. I had to end up, letting my car go, end up moving. It was crazy. Like 2020, I moved out of my place that I was in that I really loved, and then I had to move back in with my mom, which was a thing. And I'm clearly still here, thus the lime green wall behind me, because this was my room color that I picked out when I was in 8th grade. Still love green, perhaps not the toxic color neon green, right? But very thankful that I have a space, right? So that happened, and like I said, I had to just cancel my vacation with my family. It was just so much. And then on top of that, COVID happened. So I'm very grateful that I was able to keep my job, but it was switched up how we handled my job. I had to go virtual. You got to figure out things with your kid, and people, families and friends had COVID and all these different things, life everybody was experiencing. It was an adjustment, right? So with that adjustment, things fall to the side. Veganism for me, I was too early, too early in the game. I was just a wee little baby. I just let that go. I wasn't even thinking about that. I had to still trying to eat decently healthy. I've always, as you guys know, I told you before, I always have eaten fruits and vegetables, and I'll, juice here and there, and, do different things like that. But, I was nowhere near as serious as I was about in the beginning of the year, unfortunately. But I want to say, once I got into the groove of things and started to smooth things out in my life, things started to turn around. I ended up buying me a little piece of a house. I'm still working on that, but that's good, positive. And then I end up getting that tax money back that they initially took, positive. So all that happened later on in 2020. So with that, when those type of things happen, your brain can settle back down, your spirit can settle back down. You can begin to focus and streamline into the things that are important to you. You guys see that I locked my hair up the last time you guys saw me. I think I had braids in my hair. I decided to go on the lock journey, which is pretty cool. It's grown out quite a bit. Too bad you guys didn't get to see it at first. It was shorter. It's not quite a year yet. It's not May yet, but I started that last May. And then from there, one of my friends at the time, she was, and probably still is, working out. And she really helped to inspire me to start back working out again and just walking. Simple. Keep it simple, honey. Keep it simple and cheap. And we just started walking little by little here and there. But anyway, in August, I had just seen a picture of myself, and I was like, oh, honey, I couldn't even see myself. I'm like, where is Acey at? pull back the layers of fat and just the layers of fluid that I saw on my face. Like, I feel like I couldn't even see me. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a skinny mini. I've never been an athletic build. I've always had a little curve, a little cushion for the pushing. But, you know, even you see some pictures, you're like, now, hold on, man. I always been a thickums, but not this right here ain't it. So I saw a picture of myself, and I was like, you know what? Time to get yourself back together. So in August, I committed and I started working out 4 or 5 days a week. I eventually tried to go into the keto thing for a minute, which I don't know why I did that. Let me just say this for all the keto people. Not bad, just not for me. It started giving me a little bit of results, but for me, I'm just not an extreme meat eater like that. And I mean, I had gave up beef and pork like 3 years ago, but I still do chicken or turkey or fish, something like that. But I still don't eat in excess, you know, and I don't like really having to continually think about, my sugar content, you know, from fruit. It's, you know, weird. I like a smoothie. What can I say? So anyway, I started off and I was at about like 257, 259. I was damn near 260. I'm 5'7", so I'm a nice height woman, you know, nice height girl, but I still can't afford to be damn near 260. No, I still can't afford that. That just don't even sound good. So I embarked on my journey. And I want to say probably about in October, I was sort of pretty much through with keto, but I was still being conscious of my carbs a little bit, still eating healthy. So from then on to now, I had stopped keto. And then I had got down to about 230, right? So November, December, I was 230 up, and I was able to go on a little vacation later after I had to cancel the one with my family. I was able to go on a vacation in November, and I was about 25 pounds smaller. So I was looking good, feeling good. Stuff was starting to get back in order for me. Holidays, you know, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas. That's harder for everybody to try to stay on track. I didn't gain any, but I didn't lose any either. So January came, 2021, because we're in 2021 now. I knew I was going to start being vegetarian. I was like, I can be a vegetarian. It's easy peasy for me. I still really love sour cream, still really love real cheese. Not a big dairy milk person. I had been gave up dairy milk. I've been drinking almond milk or any other milk but dairy. So I was doing that in January, right? Cool. Doing my vegetarian theme. Family's cool with it, friends cool with it. They know I'm always doing something. But February came, right? The beginning part of February, because now it's February 26th. I'm at the end part. But the beginning part of February, I'm like, man, I think I still want to try to be vegan, because ultimately I know I love sour cream. I know that I love cheese, but I still feel how I feel about the dairy being in our body, and I don't think we're really supposed to be doing that. I just think it doesn't make sense to be having milk products in our body, because we're not calves and we're not babies or anything. So, but I'm just used to eating it and I love the taste. My brain craves it. As we know, our nervous system begins to crave those things from cheese and stuff like that. So it's a process. So I said, when March comes, I am going to commit to being a vegan again, because that's what you need to do. You're almost there, right? But as I was saying that, mid-February, I don't know if it was a spirit guide, a guardian angel guide, the Holy Spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Something spoke to me and like, man, you need to go ahead and try to do this vegan thing like now, like right now. Don't wait till March. Start Monday, right? Because I like to start stuff on a Monday or a new month. But something's like, don't wait till March, start. So I think I got that from over the weekend or something. So I started preparing. On Monday I'm gonna start, because I'm just saying start. Don't mean it's gonna be perfect. It don't mean it's gonna be clean. Thus me being Acey, dirty vegan girl, right? Dirty. But it was a really good effort. I want to say part of these past 2 weeks, I've probably been at about 95%, probably 95% vegan, right? So, preparing myself still for my March goal. But it's been really cool. It's been a really good journey so far, because I've and asked my friends to come along this journey with me. Actually, when I started in January, I asked my close friends to ask them not to become a vegetarian with me or vegan with me, but can they just agree to incorporate a few days of vegetarianism or a few days of meals being a vegetarian. So my close friends agreed. Some said, okay, I'll do 3 vegetarian meals a week. That's great. Somebody said, okay, I'll do 1 a week, or I'll do 1 meal. I'm like, cool, whatever it is, whatever you guys want to do, I'm cool with it. So I send them pictures of my vegetarian and vegan meals and vegan ideas, and they do the same thing for me in the morning. And, we meditate and we talk about all these great things. So it's been really inspiring. It's been really helpful for me, and I think I've been really helpful for them, for us all just coming together and being a part of a healthier version of ourselves, and just doing that with somebody in a group setting. It's always helpful and energetic, because sometimes you get tired or you feel uninspired, and then you get that text like, hey girl, just went walking, hey girl, I just baby, vegetarian burrito, blah blah blah. So that's been good, and that's what I love about it. And that's why I decided I wanted to start my channel back again. And I wanted people to be a part of my journey with me again. And I wanted people to have discussions with me and give me feedback and critique me and uplift me and do all these different things that people do on YouTube, right? And just start a community for Acey Dirty Vegan Girl. So March 1st, my goal is, the vegan diet again. But I'm going to say dirty vegan because I still don't really have an issue with honey. Like, I haven't really read anything that discourages me from wanting to eat honey. And it's not like I'm sitting around gobbling down honey all day like I'm Winnie the Pooh. But if I have toast and I want honey on there, somebody makes something with honey in it, I don't feel the need to fall apart about it. So I guess you can technically say I'm Acey Dirty Vegan Girl or plant-based. Whatever. We're not going to get technical today, but that's where I'm at with it. But I've come up with some really cool recipes. Like, my mom is a super meat eater, completely not about to do a detox, not about to do a cleanse, definitely not about to give up meat. She knows to do none of that. But me being here with her, like I said, while my house is getting ready, she's been here with me, so she's been eating a lot more fruits and vegetables. And she actually told me, like, she really likes it. Like, she's always eats fruits and vegetables. She's not like a bad eater like that, but she definitely is a carnivore. She likes meat. But with me here, when I'm doing my alternatives and things like that, she's like, ooh, that smells good. Like, what's that? So I'll give her some. She's like, oh, okay, that's not bad, or that's good. So, like, I made homemade vegetarian black bean lentil burgers. I made that for her and my son, and my son didn't know the difference at all. And my mom was like, this is really good. Now I let her have blue cheese crumbles on top of hers, and but that's a start, right? So she had blue cheese crumbles, no problem. She was like, this is really good. She was like, if people made vegetables taste like this, people would eat way more of it. She was like, I would eat way more, but she was like, I didn't miss the meat at all. She ate that, and I had made them like some air fryer potato wedges, like fries or whatever, and made like a cool sriracha dipping sauce for them, and ate it up. Like, my son didn't even notice the difference at all, that it wasn't even a freaking burger. He only commented on the bread tasted weird to him because I gave him onion roll bread. He's 6, so he's not usually eating onion rolls. That was probably too fancy for him. He was like, the bread taste is weird, but it was good for us. So that was the start. So it's just been an exciting time, and I just want everybody to try to get on this journey with me, and just, like I said, keep it simple. Maybe just start off adding, I don't know, some healthy fruits and vegetables as a snack with your lunch, and then maybe dedicate meatless Monday, like a lot of people do, just one day out the week. But if you really want to commit to it with me, go ahead. I just feel like something about this time feels a little bit different to me. Like, I feel at ease. Like, even when I felt in my spirit, like, instead of waiting till March, go ahead and start trying now on that Monday, I didn't think about it. I really didn't hesitate about it too much. I know that I like sour cream and I like cheese a lot, but I was like, you know why you're not doing this. And while we're talking about sour cream, so as I was preparing for March, I'm like, I'm gonna, have to figure something out. So I went to Whole Foods and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just, buy a non-dairy sour cream. So I made me like a black bean avocado burrito, which was great with some sriracha, and I put the sour cream on there, the non-dairy sour cream. Cause that's a big deal for me when I have burritos and tacos. So I'm like, I don't know, cause it moved just a little bit different than regular sour cream. It had a little jiggle to it, a little jiggle with it. I was like, dairy sour cream don't really move like that, but I'm gonna try it because it was pretty close looking. And I tried it. Amaze balls. Okay, amaze balls. One of my favorite new vegan meals. I may have to do a whole video on that burrito itself. It deserves a whole segment by itself, just called the black bean burrito. Boom, 5 minutes video. And then also I had that. I bought me some non-dairy yogurt, which I did before. Non-dairy yogurt is good. I got one that was almond based, and I just add nuts and frozen blueberries to it and stuff. That is really, really freaking yummy too. So I've done that. So I just been, trying to do a little bit by little. Today I had salad at lunch, and normally I'm a big ranch girl. I don't mind the oil base too, but I really do like ranch. So I had bought a non-dairy ranch when I was at Whole Foods too, and I tried it today for the first time, and it was pretty good. Like, normally I'm a Hidden Valley girl. I'm not gonna say it was Hidden Valley, but it was like right next door to Hidden Valley. Like, hey Hidden Valley, I see you right there. I'm not really missing you because I'm hanging out with my homegirl that's just right here next door, non-dairy, and it was pretty good. So I will be back to buy that. And that ranch was made, it was a I think it was made with coconut milk base when I read the back of it, but that was pretty good from Whole Foods. I think it's by Organicville, if I'm not mistaken. Don't get me wrong, check it out. But that was a good alternative for me. So I don't want to overtalk too much on this video because there'll be plenty of other videos coming out, but I just want to let you know to definitely subscribe to my channel. I definitely will be putting up different posts for this channel, and we'll be talking about different discussions as far as me being a vegan, you being a vegan, the challenges that we have, and we want to just positively uplift each other, and we just want to really try to do our best with turning our lives around, making our bodies feel better, making our mental health stronger and better, and encouraging our families and friends to embark on a healthier journey. And it doesn't mean everybody necessarily become vegan hardcore, because it's a journey, it's a process. It takes people time to get to this point. It's taken me time to get to this point. I'm not expecting you to go hardcore, but I am expecting you to now be conscious of it and be thinking a little bit more about what you put inside your body, just like I am. So I want us to get on here and talk about different things and show different recipes and different ideas. I think it'll be really cool. I am just excited and happy and blessed to be doing this journey again, and I don't feel like anything can shake me because I'm just in a different mental space. It doesn't feel like a challenge, it doesn't feel like something that I'm just apprehensive about or trying to figure out how I'm going to do. It just seems, it's feeling really natural this go around. So we'll see if I still feel this way, a month, 6 months, a year in. But right now, hasn't been too shabby, hasn't been too bad. Doesn't mean I'm going to be perfect. Doesn't mean I'm not going to fall, or that, I'm not going to slip and have something that, oops, maybe had a little butter on it that somebody cooked and I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I'm not going to fall apart about it either. And I'm not going to be apologetic about it either. I'm going to fall, get back up, and try it again. So, and that's the whole point, is to keep trying, keep doing it, and to, give yourself a pat on the back for those small goals and accomplishments that you do, because that's all we can do. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch Acey Dirty Vegan Girl channel. Like I said, I promise you guys I will be logging in way more, making more videos way often, because I'm just feeling really good, and I'm just feeling really happy and positive about my life right now, and I'm just really trying to push forward with that and move forward with that. So I thank you guys so much again for being a part, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye. We're doing the Dirty Vegan Girl challenge.